Passport Bros. Not even a new concept. The only thing that's new about it is more people's talking about it. Hello guys, I'm here to speak my opinion over somebody else that spoke their opinion over somebody else's video.
Of this Passport Bros video going around where American women are getting kind of upset that
when are we gonna escape this mentality?
That's a great way to start. That eye roll in the beginning, like The Exorcist. Okay, just starting off, when are people gonna realize that's the attitude that most people don't even want to deal with?
She said that these bros are not marrying foreign women.
Okay, if you do not know what she is referring to, technically she is talking about the Passport Brothers.
New phenomenon that's taking the dating world by storm, this thing called Passport Bros. And apparently these guys on TikTok are bragging about how they're going to other countries, they're finding more traditional women that can cook and clean and act like housewives.
Because they speak a little English or because they have a lack of education.
When you talk about people that don't speak that much English, your English isn't that great either.
Lack of education.
What does speaking English have to do with how smart you are and how educated you are? You do know that foreign countries have schools, they have doctors, they have people that fly from the United States just to go get surgery done out in the Philippines or out in Thailand.
But because they're more nourishing and more caring.
Why is cooking viewed in such a negative way? Cooking and cleaning is a basic human necessity. What are you going to do when you're hungry? You're just not going to eat? And you don't have the money to keep going out to eat. Are you going to always expect a man to take you out to go eat all the time? Are you just going to sit there and starve because you refuse to cook for yourself? What about if you have children? Who's going to feed your kids? Are the kids going to feed themselves? What are you saying when you say you do not clean? Who washes your butt for you? Do you just not shower? Do you just wear the same clothes? Do you sleep in the same dirty sheets for years on end without washing those? Those things need to be cleaned too. When people say that they don't clean, you are the reason why COVID spread like wildfire. Nasty people.
You're describing a maid.
So let me ask you, what would you do if you didn't have anybody to nurture you? If your mother wasn't there to cook for you, to clean for you as you were growing up? Did you consider your mother as a maid too?
A free lift and one for the rest of your life at that.
I do not know where you get your sources from, or if you have ever taken care of anybody else other than yourself your entire life. It's not free when people come and live with you. It costs money to support people. Just like it costs money to support family, to support children, to support your pets, to support your habits. It costs money to support people. What makes you think that when somebody goes and lives with them, that they live for free?
And at the end of the video, she's like, oh, this is mutually beneficial. And if it doesn't work out for you, just leave.
Back in 1619, the first settlement in the United States, Jamestown, Virginia, known as the Tobacco Brides, single women flew in from Britain to find suitable husbands. They sent women in as brides to stop men from deserting the colony. The government gave them a deal. 1 acre of land, your expenses paid off, and when you get to Virginia, you get to choose your husband. Then your husband repays back everything that the government loaned you out.
Just do like a little more thinking, girl. Why do they want to marry a woman that can't speak the predominant language?
You have criticized these women of their lack of English, but your English isn't that great either.
Because they're easier to control.
Why are you victimizing people in other countries like they are these helpless individuals?
Stop misinforming people.
A lot of women traveled abroad looking for a suitable husband. People have been traveling with their passports for years. They have met wives, husbands, spouses, new friends, vacation, go get laid, partied for years.
Stop defending these lowlives.
Who are you calling lowlives? Do you personally know these men? I bet you don't know that majority of the men that are traveling overseas are in the military, right? It's been going on for years and years and years. I don't think that people that fight for our country are lowlives.
Who are preying on our sisters.
You're not protecting anybody. In fact, you insulted these women. You insulted their intelligence. You insulted the fact that they didn't speak a lot of English. You insulted the value they had as humans, saying they're going to be free for the rest of people's lives, like we're some kind of servant to men just because we cook or clean or try to take care or nurture our men, as if foreign women have less value than American women. There's some kind of weird entitlement here that's like, hey, It's okay to spend all your money on women in America, but do not go spend any of your money whatsoever for everybody else that lives overseas. You know, at some point in time, your families had to come overseas too, unless you're a native. Where did your family come from?
And the woke people are getting mad. The Western women are getting mad because our men are going across overseas to find more traditional women.
It must totally suck for women to be constantly trying to dictate your life. Like, you don't want to be with me, but you don't want me to be with anybody else either. Let it go. If men want this movement, they are not hurting anybody. They're not killing anybody. They're not doing anything personally to you. Why does it bother you so much what someone else is doing with their lives, their personal relationship, with their money?
Okay, but I just find it funny that the woke people push so much for immigration, right? And then all of a sudden all these bros are going out there immigrating. They're bringing them over, doing it the right way, get them passport, getting them into the country, bringing in the melting pot that is America.
Why can't we as people be happy for other people? If you want to find love in another state, in another country, even if you're across the planet, that's your choice. If people want to be a traditional housewife, that's their choice. If people just want to benefit off of each other mutually through finances, through whatever arrangements they make, that is their choice.
And the woke liberal ladies are like, no, not that way. We don't want it that way. We want to be woke, but not actually.